Have you ever wondered what happens in the split second between clicking a link and seeing a website appear on your screen? This seemingly simple action sets off an extraordinary journey for your request, traveling through hundreds of thousands of kilometers of cables, dozens of servers, and complex systems operating at the speed of light. Today, we'll take you on a fascinating journey through the invisible world of the internet and show you how this technology that changed our lives really works. Let's start from the moment you click a link or type a website address into your browser. Your web browser, whether it's Chrome, Firefox, or Safari, immediately begins a complex process. The first step is to check if it already knows the IP address of the site you want to visit. An IP address is a unique combination of numbers that works like a postal code on the internet, allowing every website in the world to be precisely located. If your browser doesn't know this address, it has to find it first. This is where the DNS system, or domain name system, comes into play. You can think of it as the internet's giant phone book. Imagine you want to call a friend, but you only know their name, not their phone number. DNS works the same way, translating human-friendly website names like google.com into the numeric IP addresses that computers understand. So your browser sends a query to a DNS server, usually provided by your internet service provider. This server checks its database, and if it doesn't have the answer, it passes the query on to other, higher-level DNS servers. This process can repeat several times until the correct IP address is found. The whole thing usually takes just a few milliseconds, but during that time, your request might pass through a dozen different servers scattered around the world. Once your browser knows the IP address, it can connect to the server where the website is stored. This is where the real journey of your data begins. Your request is split into small pieces called packets. Each packet contains part of the message, as well as information about where it needs to go and in what order it should be reassembled at the destination. These packets set off on a journey through the internet, which consists of millions of interconnected devices. First, they reach your home router, then the local node of your internet provider, then regional internet hubs, and from there they may travel through undersea cables, satellites, or terrestrial fiber optic connections. Each packet can take a different route, choosing the fastest available path, much like drivers avoiding traffic jams on the road. Along the way, packets pass through dozens, sometimes hundreds, of different routers and switches. Each of these devices checks the destination address of the packet and decides which direction to send it so it reaches its target as quickly as possible. This is an incredibly complex process that happens automatically and requires perfect synchronization of thousands of devices worldwide. When the packets finally reach the destination server, that computer checks exactly what you're requesting. It might be a simple web page, an image, a video, or search results. The server prepares a response, which is also split into packets and sent back to your computer. Sometimes the response is generated in real time. For example, when the server needs to check a database or perform complex calculations. It's worth noting that modern websites are rarely stored on a single server. When you visit a popular site like Facebook or YouTube, your requests may be handled by dozens of different servers around the world. The page's text might come from one server, images from another, ads from a third, and videos from yet another. All of this has to be synchronized and delivered to your browser in the correct order. When the response packets arrive back at your computer, your browser reassembles them, like putting together a puzzle. It checks that all the packets have arrived and are in the right order. If any packet got lost or damaged along the way, the browser automatically asks for the missing pieces to be resent. Next, the browser begins to interpret the received data. It analyzes the HTML code that describes the page's structure, the CSS styles that define its appearance, and JavaScript scripts that add interactivity. This process is called rendering, and it's when the first elements of the page start to appear on your screen. This entire amazing process, from clicking to seeing the website, usually takes just a few seconds, sometimes less than a second. In that time, your data may travel thousands of kilometers, visit dozens of different servers, and be processed by hundreds of devices. It's a testament to human ingenuity and collaboration on an unprecedented scale. The internet is one of humanity's greatest collective projects, connecting billions of devices and people around the world. Every time you click a link, you're taking part in this global communication system that works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, enabling instant information exchange between any 2 points on Earth. If this video helped you understand how the internet really works, then just as data packets find their way to the right server, let your click find its way to the subscribe button. Like this video if you found it valuable, and share it with friends who might also be curious about how this invisible network connecting us all works. That way, our content will reach even more people. Just like information travels across the internet,